What's going on, guys? I'll show you back on the video. Today's video is a sort of requested one. I got a couple requests from a couple people asking how I make the body cams that I have for the show. This right here is chewed up, which is the one I'm making today. It's gonna replace this. So this is an Axon Body 4, custom made Axon Body 4. You can do this you can do the Axon 2, the 3, the 4. You can do the Motorola, whatever body cam you are using for your stuff, you can do this. So I'm gonna go over a list of what you're gonna need. You are gonna need Velcro, both hook and both loop. I just have a mix of both. I have two of these. I don't remember if I need two of these or not. No, you only need one of these. And you need two loop, and you need one loop, you need two hook. You're also gonna need some electrical tape or some clear tape and a Sharpie to cover up the sides, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna use electrical tape. You're gonna need 2 pieces of cardboard, scissors, or in my case, I always trauma shears. You're gonna need your body cam, and then if you want to make it, your mount, which this is already got messed up. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Got a new one. You're gonna need your magnet mount or whatever you want to do. So this is just a magnet mount. So first, what you are gonna do, you are gonna take whatever one you want to do first. You can do either the body cam or you can do the magnet mount first. What you are gonna do is you are gonna cut out your magnet mount. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up because this part is a little time tedious. All right, so there we go. We got the mount cut out, as you can see. Doesn't have to be good because at least the corners have to be good. But this middle part doesn't have to be good because you're probably not never gonna see it because, like I said, it's gonna have a piece of Velcro, and then your body cam is gonna be covering this. So yeah. So then what you're gonna do? You're then gonna take your cardboard. And you are gonna cut it out to the rough shape. Oh, I forgot to mention one very important step, and I bet you some of y'all probably caught it. If I can find it, give me 1 second. I'm back. And that very important step that I missed was a glue stick. You need a glue stick. For this next part, because this next part you need to glue your magnet down onto sorry, that's as far as this thing goes down. I wish this thing would go down farther, but it don't. Just need to put a little bit of glue onto here. And then just stick it down onto the cardboard, like so. And then the next thing you need to do just like you did with the paper, you need to cut this out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and I will see you guys. All right, so there we go. We got it cut out. I'm messed up here, obviously, but yours isn't gonna look. Yours is probably gonna look worse than mine, to be honest. But just take a little. If you're not very artistic, it's gonna take a while to get used to. So what you are gonna do now? You are now going to take your loop Velcro. You are gonna peel the backing of your loop Velcro if it has backing, or you're gonna glue it on, however you wanna, or however you do it. Once you have that Velcro, you're then gonna take it, center it as best as possible, and slap it on there like so. So then that's your mount. That's the mount that you would turn to lock it in place. But obviously we can't make that happen with this. So Velcro is gonna have to do. Oh, sorry about that. And then what you're gonna do, you're then gonna take another piece of Velcro, the hooks, the loop side, or sorry, the hook side Velcro. Again, peel the backing off of this. Turn this around. Put this on the back. This is how you're gonna mount it on to your stuff. Like for example, with the shirt that I have, I put a piece of Velcro on the shirt. I can stick this to the thing. I can so basically it just sticks on like so. And then like say for example, this badge was your body cam. So you have that.
But which language do you want me to translate to?
Shut up, Alexa. And then your body cam would just stick on right there. So now we are gonna make the actual body cam. So let's go ahead and get those materials that you need for the body cam. All right, so what you are gonna need for the body cam, you are gonna need your body cam, obviously. You are gonna need your glue stick. You're gonna need the Velcro. You're gonna need the Velcro. You're gonna need your cardboard, your scissors, and finally your electrical tape. So now it's basically going to be repeat from what we just did. So we're going to go ahead and cut out this body cam, and I will see you once we have it. All right, so we got the body cam made. Like obviously you hit that, it turns on. But yeah, so now what you're going to do, you are now going to take your cardboard. Let me clear off the workstation quickly. Okay. Just throw everything off camera quickly. Oh no, I just blew the body cam off screen. Oopsies. There we go. Now you're gonna take your cardboard. You're then gonna take your glue stick. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is not the only sheet of cardboard you're gonna need. You're gonna need probably, I want to say 3 or 4 pieces. I think it's 3. Could be 2. I will check once I do this. But let me I will show you how to add the other pieces on. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just glue the other pieces on. So let me just do this quickly. So then there we go. So once you glue that on, like so, you're then gonna cut this out. So let me go ahead and do that quickly. This one has a lot of cutting. All right, so there you go. Now this is sort of a time. This is sort of a tedious project because now what you're gonna have to do, you're now gonna have to take another piece of cardboard and do the exact same thing that you just did onto another piece. So now what you're gonna do, you're now gonna take your other piece. You can take your glue stick, or you're gonna take your original piece. And smother that in glue. Then place it down onto the cardboard, like so. All right, so there we go. So you have this. So now, now once again, you are gonna, like I said, it's a time tedious project. You are then gonna do this 2 more times. I'm gonna get some more. I need to get some more cardboard. Actually, I might have. I mean, I have enough cardboard. So now, I'm gonna do this. Let me just. All right, so then I'm just gonna cut this out. All right, so there you go. Then you got your 3rd row. So then once again, you are going to do that 1 more time, 1 or 2 more times. I might cap it off at that because that's already big. That's already thick enough. So then once again, throw your glue up on here. You don't got to put a lot because it's gonna get covered by the tape. The tape will hold it down. I would just recommend putting a lot of glue on the front, in the back, but the middles, I wouldn't worry about putting too much glue. I would put glue just probably in the middle, directly in the middle. And then on the sides, I wouldn't really necessarily do the whole thing, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. So then, cut this out. All right, so there you go. So now you have a body cam made. So now the last and final step, what you are going to do, not last and final, sorry, there's like one more step after this. You're then going to take your clear tape or electrical tape in my case, even though it's not the same color. Oh well, and you're then going to take your electrical tape or your tape, or you can even use duct tape too. This is completely optional, by the way. You don't have to do this, but if you want a more cleaner, rounded off look, I would recommend doing this. So then you are just gonna come around like so. Just cut it off. All right, I'm actually messed up this one, so I actually have to do it again. So I usually do 2 or 3 rows. I do 1 in the middle, 1 on the side, 1 on the front, 1 on the back. So let me just do this quickly. I put that way too far, but oh well. This is not gonna be. I'm not gonna use this one. This will probably be on a partner's belt, which our partner's vest. I mean, so it won't get as used as frequently. So doesn't matter. All right, there we go. And then just put this on the sides like so. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so there's your front. And then the last and final step, what you're going to do, you're going to take your last piece of Velcro and you are going to put it on the back right here, like so. And then this will be the part that will connect to your...
I'm not quite sure how to help you.
I'm not talking to you. And then that'll be the part that connects to your magnet mount. And boom, that is how you make a custom Axon body 4. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.